Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to take you through a full shoulders and triceps workout. We've got one of our latest Shreddin8 winners, Mark, who's coming down. He won a free training session. He wants to train shoulders and triceps, so we're going to take you through along for a ride, try and explain the workout to you, give you some tips and knowledge, and I'm also going to show the prizes at the end, which Mark has won, and also his insane transformation. So we'll see you in the gym. What you want to do is get your scapula activated, everything around your shoulder blades. So particularly, I think when you're doing like a dumbbell shoulder press, there's a lot of stability that way. So the two best exercises for this, maybe underneath this, but literally just going to bend over. Almost if you're doing like a row, come up, rotate up, press out, and just do it really slow and controlled. And you should find that gets like your scapula, like your rotator cuff all activated. Okay, so today's shoulder workout with Mark. I'd always start a shoulder workout with some type of pressing movement generally. So normally I'll give him the option of a Smith machine shoulder press or a dumbbell shoulder press. We went the dumbbell shoulder press. The big thing that he needs to focus on, and I like to see a lot of people do, is he's trying to lift his shoulders up all the time. And that's something he was doing throughout the entire workout. And what you really want to try and do is think about, as you're pushing the weight up, driving your shoulders and traps down and taking them out of the movement. The other big tip I would give for pressing movements always is try and push through the floor. So push through your feet almost as if you're doing a leg extension, pushing your hips back into the bench, and that will give you more of a stable platform to work through. Let's go. 8, good. Keep the left side tight. 9, good. Here we go. Now working. 10, 11, 12. Come on, up. Drive. 10. Let's go. One with me. One with me. One with me. And up. Drive. 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 Nice. Pull it up. Okay, so after the dumbbell shoulder press, we went into a machine shoulder press. So the machine shoulder press has more stability when Mark's in a slightly fatigued state. On this, we just did an intensity set, which is a rest pause set. And a rest pause set is essentially where we'll do one set to failure. I think we did about 12, 13 reps, then take a 20-second rest with the same weight, do as many reps to failure, then take another 20-second rest with the same weight and do as many reps as failure. Mark was starting to flag after the second set, so actually reduce the weight down so you could finish the rest pause set. But that's a great intensity technique you can use during your workouts to get maximal work done in a minimal amount of time and be very efficient. So lying cuff thrusters is like my favourite exercise for building your shoulders, your side delts. So the money on this exercise is at the bottom, so what you really want to focus on is being very slow at the initial point of the exercise as you're starting to come up, because that's where you've got load under your muscle under tension and under load, which you wouldn't have when you're doing a dumbbell raise. And with all shoulder exercises, I'd really focus on trying to be very intent when you're starting and finishing the reps. Have a slight pause at each end of the rep, and that'll make a big difference. Strong. 3, good, let's go. And again. 2, easy, it's all you, come on, let's go. 1, you got another one, come on, keep going. Just keep going, just keep going. Just keep going, come on. Up, nice. Let's go, failure, come on, as many as you can. Strong, let's go, let's give it one more, perfect rep. Really slow out the bottom, make it as hard as you can. There you go, perfect. Push away, push away, push away. There you go. Perfect. So rear delt pull down is an awesome exercise for your rear delts. This works really well. You want to have a slightly narrower grip than you would normally, and you want to try and bring the bar down towards your chin and try and think about driving your elbows out wide as you're initiating the movement. Try and think about, as you're coming back, try and push your elbows out as if you're trying to scrape your elbows against the wall, and that will help you to engage your rear delt and not use your lat. Whilst doing this, you want to try and keep your torso slightly more leant back than normal to try and have it lined up with your rear delt fibers. Super free. Let's go one more. Let's just hold it for 5 seconds. Here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slow up. Next up, we did a intensity set for
delts. We did a front delt, side delt and rear delt exercise. So we initially start with a hammer front raise. We then went to a dumbbell side lateral raise with his feet off the floor. So this was to try and create more instability and make him focus on more what he was doing with his torso. And then next up we went into a rear delt dumbbell fly with our chest supported. This really opened up Mark in terms of where he's really weak in terms of his rear delts, having to drop down to 2.5 kilos. The big tip I'd say with the rear delt raises is try and have your hands slightly internally rotated, and then try and think about pushing your hands away as much as you can as you bring the weight up. Will make a big difference to you engage your rear delts. Next exercise, we went into a tricep rope extension. We used the prime bar attachment, which allows us to have our body actually aligned biomechanically in the right plane of motion. So instead of just using a rope, we have the bar and the ropes lined up in our proportion to our shoulder width, and this allows our elbow to work in the hinge joint and minimize elbow issues. So we went through this doing 3 sets, working around 12 to 15 reps and doing a drop set on the final set, and really trying to focus on keeping his core stable. And I took him through a few forced reps at the end of the set. Lastly, to finish the workout, we went through an overhead cable extension using a cuff. So this is an area nearly everyone is really weak because we spend no time in that position with our hand overhead. So Mark himself was very weak in that position. So what we're trying to do here is train the tricep through the fully lengthened position. So as I said with the delt raise, with the cables, the lying version, we want to do this with the tricep. We want to really focus on the bottom end of the movement because this is where we don't really train and where we've got most potential for muscle growth. Also doing this unilaterally one side at a time allows us to try and focus on any imbalances you might have. Cool, so we just finished training session with Mark, the latest Shreddin8 winner. Well done. This is long overdue thanks to COVID and numerous lockdowns and the other crap that's going on in the last year. So congratulations on winning the program.
Cheers, thank you.
How did you find everything in the process?
I don't know, it was one of those where it just gave me a lot of direction. Because I mean, I've trained for years in terms of doing little bits here and there, but never really had that direction. Hit a bit of a plateau, dropped a bit of weight myself, but then hit that plateau, wasn't seeing any results, and then got in touch with you, and it's kind of just moved me on from being pretty static to actually seeing results rapidly, really.
100%. And what would you say to anyone who's sitting on the fence about trying something new like this?
Just go for it. You know, I mean, myself, I looked at loads of different options, different programs, and then I think obviously knowing you a bit before the whole CJ coaching thing, I suppose you give me that little bit more confidence and knowing that you're a sound guy and that sort of thing. It's like, you know what? Just jump in and give it a go and go for it. So.
100%. Mark's transformation was insane, as you see on the screen now, and he's also won a ton of prizes. So, firstly, he's won £500 cash, which I've owed him for a while. So,
lovely.
So that'll pay for your wedding.
Well, that's it, yeah.
Wedding escapade of drinking and going to tomorrow.
Yeah.
You've got some stuff from Muscle Nation. So you've got a tub of whey isolate protein, and then also some clothing from them. So some of their shorts. And their muscle tank tops, which are pretty legit.
Fabulous.
And then you've got a stack of stuff from tough wraps, so you've got elbow sleeves, knee sleeves, again wrist wraps, bar straps, jeans from Legend London jeans, which should hopefully fit. They're stretchy fits to fit your legs. You've got a shaker and then some CBD products as well. So these man for goodies.
Pile it all up.
Enjoy. So obviously March won the latest round of the Shreddin8, which has obviously been postponed because of COVID and all the other delays. If you're interested in joining the program, if you hit the link below the video, you can join for only $9.97 a week. So we've got a weekly offer now, or a yearly program, which is $2.97. So if you hit the link or drop a comment below with any questions, and we'll see you next Shreddin8.